me ask you a question and answer it very appropriately, or there will be consequences. Here's the question. How many of you would like to do better in school this year than you did last year? Raise your hands. I don't see you. How many of you want to do better? And don't act like everything you did was perfect last year, because I already know. How many of you like to do better this year than last year? Well, here's something maybe you ought to think about. You know, there are things that we can do to do better in school that are very simple and very easy, but we don't do them. Let me give an example. Some of you, and you know who you are, some of you come to class and you sit down in your chair in the classroom and you kind of lean back like you kind of laying down in the chair. And even though you may hear every word the teacher says, to the teacher, it doesn't look like you're listening. It doesn't look like you're taking this seriously. Here's one simple thing you can do. Number one, when you come to class, sit up. When the teacher, you can be leaning back if you want to, that's cool. But when the teacher walks in front of the classroom and gets ready to teach, sit up, lean forward. Look that teacher in the eye. And then I want you to do something called tracking. What tracking means is the teacher moves over this way or the teacher moves that way. Let me take my sunglasses off so you can see. If the teacher goes this way or go that way, what you do is you track them with your eyes. You simply follow wherever they go. Every now and then go, Now, you got to pick out the right kind of things to go, about. Because you don't want to go, when the teacher didn't say anything. So when you hear the teacher say something that sounds important or sounds significant, you need to go, And then you keep listening. And then listen enough so that you can at least hear something where you can ask at least one intelligent question. Doesn't have to be the most brilliant question on earth, but at least one intelligent question. And then while you listen to the answer, you go, okay, cool. I guarantee you, if you do that, and that's it, that's all, that's it, that's the whole thing. That's the ball of wax. That is the secret. Because I guarantee you something. If the teacher sees you tracking them, okay, it sends the teacher a message. You know what it is? That you're listening. If you then ask every class at least one good question, you know what it says to the teacher? You're thinking about what they talked about, okay? If you listen well enough to say, when they say something interesting, the truth of the matter is, without you even trying hard, you're learning more than you learned before. How come? Because you just taught your brain to focus and to listen for key elements. You'd be surprised how easy it is. And even if you then are kind of on the borderline in terms of a grade, if you've been acting like that the whole semester, that teacher, I'm willing to bet you, will give you the benefit of the doubt. Because of them, it looks like you're making the effort. Try it. I think you'd be surprised.
Life, lessons, we live, we learn. So pay attention.